Yeah, it's
Hell
a nice
yeah.
one. That's on.
That's what we're chasing.
This is the hour, the darkest place. Dante's Inferno, the devil's maze. It's a good world, good world gone bad.
Almost 200 k's out to sea.
So we're getting back on board. On NUSA. So just leaving Roslyn Bay today. It's like horrible sailing weather though. There's no wind and it's very hot and muggy. Should be taking heave ho, but yeah, we're jumping back on board with Greg and Lise again for possibly up to 2 weeks. No real time frame, no real set destination.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Get back on the water. We've never been down through the bunker group or down that way south, even in our boat, other than northwest. So we're looking forward to that. And then yeah, have a bit of a play around, learn to sail a bit more.
A bit more confident on the ropes and that, I guess, this time.
Do a bit of diving, a bit of fishing, and yeah, hopefully I think the loose plan is to work our way south and then get off at Bundy and hitchhike home. So that'd be pretty cool. My mum and dad are down here at the moment. They dropped us off, so they're getting the walkthrough of the sailing cat life. Get amongst it.
Thank you. See yous.
Not a problem. See ya. See ya later.
Bon voyage.
Thanks.
See ya.
See ya.
It feels strange to be leaving like our marina and seeing our country, but not on our boat. Sure you didn't want to tow heave ho behind?
Yeah, I know. Oh, look, it's supposed to be rain for the next week and whatever have you, but so to have a bit of sun and glorious flat water, we'll take that. Ideally we'd like to be sailing, but hey, I'll take flat water too any day of the week, you know, so.
And if it's raining, then we may as well just swim.
Long beach over there, you see all the boats there anchored up. So the go-to anchorage in a northerly around the Keppels. We're just going on the backside of Humpy here now. It's a nice camp spot there. A lot of people camp over the weekend and that sort of jazz there. Good little spot for families and stuff. You hear that, Jill?
Silence.
Silence. It's a pretty cool thing, like when we shut the engines down, you know, and you're still doing the same speed, but just silence now. You just hear the water running off the back. It is a pretty cool experience. Got the main and the jib out. Anyway, we're still getting along there alright, so yeah, so far so good. Hey guys, so just touching base there, we're still trucking out to Heron. Yeah, sitting on about around about 7 knots at the moment. We've been doing about between 7 and 9, 9.5 here and there, so hasn't been too bad. It's yeah, it's pretty good. Well, it's pretty good sail, really. I guess I don't know. I'm only learning it, but it's pretty cool. I like. We just took the screecher down then and put the jib up. And yeah, anytime you're doing that sort of stuff, I'm liking that because you sort of got to get you thinking about which ropes and all that sort of business, so it's pretty cool. Jill's little toes up. Jill's having a little camp. I guess don't really know what the plan is for us over the next 10 days, fortnight, whatever, however long it is anyway that we're on board for. We just sort of got a loose plan. We were leaving today and we're going to end up at Bundy at some stage 2 weeks time, so yeah, but it's just a good experience for me and Jill to get onto the sailing stuff again and get to experience that. Obviously we love spending time with Greg and Lisa, they're great. So yeah, we're just hopefully getting into some diving. Fishing is a bit difficult just on the sailing cat, but me and Jill will definitely get out in the tender and have a bit of a crack. Pretty keen for that. And we'll see how we go. Might even get a spear in and stuff like that, but definitely keen on doing some more diving. Greg's got some spots there that he's pretty keen to check out, so hopefully the weather allows us to do that. And yeah, we'll see how long we can sort of milk it out on the reef for. Otherwise we'll just cut it into pancake and something like that, so that's the loose plan. I mean, it's always great when you don't really have a plan. Just playing it by ear and see where the wind pushes you. So either way, we're on the water. That's the main thing. It's getting stir crazy on land. Anchored her up, anchored the big girl up, and yeah, first time the Heron. Day one on the boat, coming to an end. 3 of us sitting here enjoying the sunset. Jules and myself and Jerry. Heron Island.
Making plans for tomorrow.
Looking forward to doing a bit of exploring tomorrow for sure. Coming for a little swim. You gonna say hello to everyone? Come on. Time to go for a little dive.
Hey guys, morning from Heron.
Yeah, from Heron we're just pumping the tanks. As you can see Greg doing over there, just pumping the tanks up for a dive. Just watching.
Just be interrupting some turtles having a little bit of hanky-panky.
Hey, who doesn't like an early morning one, you know? There's about 3 or 4. There's definitely a couple of other male turtles anyway circling the action, ready for a bit of action themselves. So I think she's in for a long morning, poor old duck. Anyway.
A few tracks up on the beach this morning in that road.
Lots of tracks up on the beach. It was actually a really nice sunny morning, and then the clouds have just rolled in a bit, which is a bit unfortunate. But
it was that sunny. I was up at about 5:15.
Which, if anyone knows Jilza, is quite rare. Beautiful day. Good to be back on the water. We really enjoyed Heron. The fish life was crazy, diving was great, the wreck at the front, unreal. If you're considering it for a holiday, highly recommend it.
Well, it doesn't look like we're going to get an Arvo sunset.
No, not today.
But it's not raining, so that's a plus.
Today we had a fair bit of rain, quite a lot actually, but enough to fill the tanks off the boat, so that's a good thing. It's, you can see it sort of in the horizon.
Well, if diving was one of the things on our list, today we've done it.
Yeah, we
good dive.
had a nice scuba this morning on Heron Bommies, and then this afternoon we had a lot of rain in the middle of the day, so it was just a chill out. And then this afternoon we went and had a dive on the wreck.
Or snorkel, really.
Oh, snorkel, sorry, yeah. Just on the wreck there at high tide. It was really good. Both dives were really good.
We did a bit of a scoot around this morning in the tender just to suss out a few little spots, but it didn't look too promising. And then a few of the books referenced a few little spots off the front of Heron there, so we took our chances and went to Heron Bommies, and yeah, it paid off. It's really good. Keeps alive.
Well, it's a good fish, very interactive with you, big trout, big everything really, and they all want to be right up close to you, so
Yeah.
obviously it's a pretty common thing, a lot of tourists and that, but yeah, it's nice, just a pretty cool little experience.
And the wreck was awesome, like especially for anyone who's like, I get a bit funny with sharks still and that, but there was like actually plenty of sharks on the wreck, and it was really nice to see so many but feel at ease with them. Obviously they're used to seeing people, but like if you ever want to bring family and kids and stuff, it's a great snorkeling spot.
Yeah, we've always been a little bit, I've just been a little bit hesitant with coming to Heron, just because obviously we've got our own boat and we can go to Northwest and stuff like that, but
And obviously you can't go on the island, so
I think if you were considering it as a holiday, if you can't do it yourself, then absolutely, like just for the diving itself, it's really cool.
yeah,
So
there's plenty on offer, you know, just swimming off the beach, so
So yeah, anyway, we just yeah, like I said, today was a couple of dives, which doesn't matter if you're getting wet. Otherwise, it was a very rainy day, but not too bad a day water-wise. It's picked up a little bit this afternoon, probably just about 12, 13 knots, something like that, east-southeast, which they said it was going to be, but with just being in the current, the boat's sort of sitting sideways to it, which isn't ideal, but having said that, I mean, we're still pretty comfy, just sitting here chilling out, and it's sideways to it, so probably the most I've seen NUSA move but it's fine, and you wouldn't move, just the anchor's we're in a good spot, so we'll just sit at this little bit of the tide, and once the low tide comes there, all the swell will drop out. Happy days. Otherwise,
Day 2, we've done really well.
yeah.
A good day.
Not sure 100% the plans tomorrow. Greg's about to download the weather, so I think we're probably just going to have a dive here at Wistari and then head down to Fitzroy, I think. So that's the loose plan, but we'll check in the morning.
Keep working our way south.
Bevo time, and yeah, we'll just check in tomorrow.